Burkina Faso beats Cape Verde 1-0, a result which leaves Group A wide open.
Group A wide open, absolutely, Selena, because it is a match now that leaves Cape Verde and Burkina Faso both on 3 points, and Ethiopia play Burkina Faso in the last match of the group stage. And if Ethiopia win that, then they will leapfrog Burkina Faso, because head-to-head matches is the second barometer to have teams placed in the group standings, which would eventually mean that Ethiopia would have 3 points, Cape Verde could have 3 points, and Burkina Faso could have 3 points behind Cameroon. So still a very open group, which has seen teams play above expectations. Yes, Ethiopia, of course, suffered a big defeat, but Ethiopian fans should be encouraged by the manner in which they played. I think a lot of naivety and perhaps lack of experience contributed to that big scoreline. Let us not forget that only one of Ethiopia's 28-man squad plays outside of the Ethiopian Premier League, which just goes to show the kind of caliber of playing when you compare that to, of course, Vincent Abubakar, who plays in Saudi Arabia, when you compare him to Karl Toko Ekambi, who plays for Olympique Lyon, Zambo Anguissa, who plays for Napoli in Italy. So the caliber of players there is very different. What we do need to realise, though, is that Burkina Faso will be expecting to go through to the next round. Bertrand Traoré, after defeat against Cameroon, said that his team threw the match away. So the victory against Cape Verde was the bare minimum, and make no mistake that they will want to secure their place in the last 16 with a victory in their final match of the group.
We'll be looking ahead to a tight last round of games in that first group. Ruben, we've obviously seen the first, second round of matches being played this evening, today, with a real goal fest, which was a real joy to watch. As we discussed, touched on there with Simon, it's been a slow start to this tournament. Why do you think that is?
Well, for me, there are 3 reasons, to be honest. First of all, I mean, the tournament started and all the players just had to come in. I mean, there were so many players who couldn't even have preparation matches or whatsoever. I think that taking risk in those first matches, and especially with the whole system, and for me, that's the second reason, 24 teams, 16 teams going through. So why take risks in your first matches? There's so many teams, and especially the big teams, the favorites, they know that even with a bad result, we can think about Algeria against Sierra Leone, for example, making a draw. For them, it's not such a risk, because after those matches, they will win one of the next ones and then they will go through. So I think that they're all still warming up for what's coming next. And, well, we come back to it later during this tournament, I think. I think also that there's a change of mentality in the African teams. I think it's way more tactical what we are seeing. Ethiopia being the exception. Well, Simon was explaining it already a little bit. But there's so many teams now are way more adapting to the opponents, where it's before in African football it was way more open and also more entertaining to watch. Having said that, the tournament has just started. We've seen 5 goals today, 6 goals in total, 5 goals in the Cameroon match. So let's hope we will continue on this in this line.
Let's hope so, especially for the neutral fans. It's always nice to see goals.